welcome to Yoga with HIIT. We're going to go through 4-minute segments here, flowing through some stretching, and then afterwards we'll go into some more heart rate booster HIIT moves. So we're going back and forth between 4 minutes yoga, 4 minutes HIIT. So I'm Christine, thanks for coming today. We're gonna go ahead down in a quadruped position, all fourth position here. We're just gonna start with some cat and cows. So you're gonna start by dipping your belly button down towards the ground, lifting your chin up, feeling a nice scoop in your back, and then we're gonna switch it the other way as you bring the top of your spine up towards the ceiling, tucking your chin towards your chest. Start to flow through those two movements here. Matching your breath to the movement, keeping it nice and slow, warming up the spine. And then on this last one, you're going to find that center point right between your cat and your cow, where your belly button pulls the spine and you find a nice flat back. From here, we're going to extend the right arm and the left leg out. You're going to flex through that back heel. You're going to gaze over the front thumb. And you're going to slowly start to bring your elbow down towards your knee, finding the rounding in your spine once again here as we tuck the chin towards the chest, continuing to match the breath to the movement. Just like this. And then on this next one, you're going to extend your arm and your leg out, gazing over the front thumb. Slowly start to take your arm and your leg out to the side, feeling the stability in your core as you keep the rest of your body nice and still. And then you're going to slowly take it right back to center, leaving your hand out to the side. Option is to take that arm around, grab the inside of your foot, and press your heel a little bit higher towards the ceiling to really open up the back quad. Feeling an up dog in the chest, really opening up the chest. You're pressing everything up towards the ceiling. Big inhale, and on the exhale, you're going to drop the back knee, release the foot, and you're going to thread this arm through. So threading the needle through, you're going to take it underneath your body, taking your shoulders down towards the mat, resting your head. Breathing for a few seconds here as you find that spinal twist. Position, opposite side as we extend your opposite arm, opposite leg one. Starting to bring the elbow to meet the knee underneath your body, just like you did on the other side. Nice, relax your breath to the movement. And then holding out on this exhale, gazing over your front thumb, flexing through the back foot. Slowly start to move your arm and your leg out to the side. Pushing away from the mat with the front palm. As you slowly come back center with the back leg, you have the option to grab the inside of your foot and press that back heel up high towards the sky, opening up the quad and the chest. Everything up toward the ceiling. Few breaths here. On the exhale, slowly drop that back knee down as you release the foot, threading the needle through. On this opposite side, releasing your head and your shoulders down to the mat. Option is to take this top arm and wrap it around your lower back for a deeper spinal twist. toes right back to an all-fours position from here. We're going to tuck our toes under. We're finding a down dog position. First down dog of the day. Your hips come to the highest part in your body. Your shoulders relax away from your ears. We're going to start to take some calf stretches here as you press your heels down closer towards the mat. We're going to inhale the right leg high to a three-legged dog position. We're going to open up the hip by bending at the knee, stacking the hips. Start to take a few ankle rolls in the top leg. Inhale and exhale, release down. Opposite leg is coming up. As you find that three-legged dog, bend the knee, stack the hips, take some ankle rolls with the top leg. Releasing it down. From here, we're going to shift ourselves forward into a plank position. You're going to start to hug the ribs with your elbows and lower down all the way to the mat. We're going to inhale into a cobra position as you just lift your chest forward. And then exhale, release. This time we're coming into an up dog, so you're releasing the top 2/3 of your body up off the mat. Only coming onto the tops of your feet here. Exhale, release, choosing either cobra or up dog. Big inhale, shine the heart forward. And exhale, we're going to tuck the back toes under, return back to a down dog position. From here, we're going to come to the balls with our feet, bend at our knees, gazing forward. You're going to walk or hop the feet in towards your hands. We're coming into a halfway lift as you slide your fingertips right up your shins. Flat back, feeling the top of your head move straight towards the front of the room. Exhale, release, reverse swan dive, bringing your arms up and overhead, flowing through that. One more time here, we're going to inhale, swan dive forward. Exhale, halfway lift. Inhale, place the palms to the mat, hop or walk the feet out behind. Plank position here. We're going to flow through our vinyasa as we slowly bend into a cobra or an up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog as you tuck the toes, sink the hips high. Inhale to rise the balls of your feet, bending at your knees, gazing forward. Hop or walk your feet in towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, reverse swan dive. Up. And then exhale, releasing your hands right down beside your body here. All right, so we're going to start with our hip moves. So option is to do lower and high impact throughout this full segment. We got a 1 minute move to start with, and I'll show the other 3 as we go along. So we're gonna start with a jumping jack position here. So your option is to start with a heel tap and an arm raise up and overhead. Once you feel like that heart rate's up, you're ready to go. You can start to take it all the way up into that full jumping jack. We got 20 seconds to go on the clock. At any point, you can return back to the non-impact option. Or the wrong shoes for this. Five seconds here. In 3, 2, and 1. We're sinking it low into a squat position. You're gonna take a shuffle and a tap. So it's 3 shuffles with a tap down to the floor. Take it as fast or as slow as you wanna go. Halfway through with this side shuffle. Can you sink 1 inch lower in the legs? Can you speed it up? Whatever change you can make to get that heart rate up a little bit higher is going to be more effective today. Last 10 seconds, let's go. In 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna come come to the edge of your mat. You're gonna lift your arms up nice and high, swan dive forward as we walk it out to a plank position here. In your plank position, you're gonna start to walk it to one hand, walk it back. Walk your legs to one hand, walk it back. Or you can jump it, side, center, side, center. So repeat it through with this pattern. Remember, you want to keep those hands right underneath your shoulders. Keep it going here. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to start to walk your feet in towards your hands. We're gonna sit it back onto our butt. We're leaning all the way back. We're gonna do a crunch with a heel tap down. Crunch, heel tap down. Making sure you have space between your chin and your chest. Keeping that lower back down to the mat the whole time through. 15 seconds to go. You got it. Finishing off your last couple reps. We got 3, 2, and 1. Let's hug those knees in. Rock out the spine a little bit here. Good job with your first HIIT segment of the day. We're gonna slowly rock our body back up to a standing position. Heading into our 4-minute yoga flow here. On one side, we're gonna go ahead, inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, find that nice flat back at the top. Exhale to place the palms to the mat. Walk or hop the feet back behind you. And then you're gonna slowly flow through your vinyasa. So coming down into cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. In this downward facing dog, we're gonna lift our right leg nice and high. 3-legged dog position. You're gonna start to shift forward into a plank as you drive your knee towards your nose. Coming into a hovering plank with that knee. And then exhale, release it back out 2 more times with that same knee. Inhale, bring the knee and drive it in towards your chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, coming back with that knee right underneath your chest, pushing everything away from the mat, feeling the power in the core. And then keeping that leg nice and high for your 3-legged dog position. From here, we're gonna send that foot all the way through to come right in between your palms. You're gonna drop that back opposite knee, and you're gonna come up into your crescent lunge here. So from here, you're really gonna start to lean, making sure that front knee is stacked over top of the ankle, and we're gonna crescent the arms and open up the chest. So deep back bend here. Feel like you're squeezing something together with your shoulder blades in your back. Feel free to release your head, release with all the tension. Inhale. On this exhale, you're going to sink your hips to the back. You're going to feel that stretch down the front hamstring as we lean into that front leg. Inhale and exhale. You're going to come right back to that knee bend. From here, we're going to lift our arms all the way back up just like we started. You're lifting that knee up off the ground for our crescent lunge position. From here, right away, you're going to drop that back heel to a 45-degree angle. This is our warrior one. You want to keep your hips, your shoulders square to the front of the room. Find the bend in that front knee. Big inhale. And on this exhale, you're going to straighten out that bend. And we're coming into our pyramid pose here as you fold over the front leg. find length through that spine. On this inhale, we're slowly going to send our arms straight back out in front. Coming back into that warrior one position here, transitioning it out to the warrior two as you really gaze over your front fingertips, feeling that front knee is coming out towards your pinky toe. We're going to go big inhale, flip the palm, exhale, reverse the warrior. As you find the C shape in the back of your body, you really want to press your elbow up high or your shoulder up high towards the ceiling. And then on this inhale, we're going to windmill our arms back around to frame the front foot. From here, you're going to press your one hand down, open up that opposite hand, and stack the shoulders. A little spinal twist. Inhale. And exhale, release here, blowing through our vinyasas. You come to a plank position. We're going to lower it down into a chaturanga, cobra up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to rise to the balls of your feet. Bend at your knees, gazing forward. Hop or walk your feet in towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, reverse one dog. Coming up and overhead. From here, we're transitioning right into our jumping jacks. So start to take those heel taps out to the side, or right away, you can start with those high impact jumping jacks. So round two, as seeing these moves, we know what they feel like. Our bodies are warm right now, so we're gonna push for a little bit of a higher intensity with each of these moves. If you want to add a change to spice up these jumping jacks, you can go forward, back, out to the side, forward, back, out to the side. Add a little forward jump, core is tight. "20 seconds to go." Transitioning to the side shuffle in 10 seconds. Here we go, side shuffle in 3, 2, 1. Stay low. 3 shuffles and a tap down. If you want to spice it up, you can add a jump at the top. Side shuffle, jump up. Let's go, 20 seconds. Let me see you get low right at the bottom. Last 10. Come into the edge of your mat in 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take one big inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Start to walk it out to a plank position here. Starting with those foot taps. So walking your feet to the outside of your hands on both sides. Or taking that hop, side, center, side, center. Let's go, you can do this. Keep those shoulders over top of the wrist the whole time through. 15 seconds. Pushing it for 3, 2, 1. Walk those feet right in towards your hands. Lower down all the way onto your back. We got the crunch up, the heel tap down. chin and your chest. All the core here, not using your arms at all to lift your head. It's all core. 10 seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Hug your knees in. Little rock from side to side. Taking a few big inhales and exhales. And then once you're ready, you can slowly rock yourself back up to a standing position, taking that yoga flow onto the opposite side. And here we're going to take a big inhale up, exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, coming down to a plank position here. Flowing through our vinyasa as we chaturanga to lower. Inhale to cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, you're rising the left leg, the opposite leg towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring the knee towards the nose. Hover that knee right above the mat. Feel the core engage. Push everything away from the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, drive the knee in towards the chest. Cover it. Exhale, release. One more time with that knee drive. Exhale, release. This time we're bringing that foot in between both the palms, dropping the back knee and coming into this crescent moon on the other side. We're really going to lean into this front hip, making sure the knee is right over top of the ankle on the front leg. Start to cactus the arms, really open up the chest, squeeze a ball right in between your shoulder blades. Option is to take it deeper by interlocking your hands, pressing your chest forward, and leaning into it. And then on this exhale, we're going to sink everything to the back of the room, straighten out that front leg, and really lean into the front leg. As you can tell, my hamstrings are really tight, so I need to stretch. Inhales and exhales. And we're going to shift it back to that knee bend here, back to crescent moon. Open up those arms, reach them high towards the ceiling, and then start to lift that bottom knee up off the floor. Crescent lunge position here. We're going to drop that back heel to a 45-degree angle. Keep everything square to the front of the room. Warrior one. Into that front leg, and then on this exhale, we're going to straighten out the front leg, extend through the spine as you lift the arms out in front of you, and then slowly fold over top of that front leg into a triangle pose here, or pyramid pose. You start to feel that deep stretch down the back of your legs. You're going to slowly take those arms right back out in front of you, returning to that warrior one. From here, we're going to shift it to our warrior two, so that back foot turns to a 90-degree angle parallel with the short side of the mat. We gaze over the front fingertips. This front knee is pushing out towards your pinky toe. You're going to open up your front palm, and you're going to shift your weight to the back of the room, finding the C shape in the back of your body. We're going to go ahead, big inhale, and on this exhale, we're windmilling our arms down to frame the front foot. You're going to take your opposite, or your same arm as bent knee, and you're going to take it up for a spinal twist. Back the shoulders. Exhale, release the palm down towards the mat, coming into a plank position from here. Flowing through your vinyasa as you chaturanga to lower. Inhale to cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to rise to the balls of your feet, bend at your knees, gaze forward. Hop or walk your feet in towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, reverse swan dive. Coming up and overhead. And then exhale So release your arms right beside your body here. So from here, we're going back into some new moves with our cardio segment. So we're gonna have some squat jumps here. So you're gonna come down to a low squat position, belly button comes to spine. First option is just to come to the balls of your feet. Once you're ready, you're gonna explode up off the floor. Add some height into those squats. We got it in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Option, just to come to the balls of your feet, or we're adding some air, adding some height. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Can you keep your chest up tall? You're doing great. We got 20 seconds. Getting ready for our skater hops in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna jump from side to side. Landing on one leg as you squeeze or switch the other one behind. Take some balance here. You want a big, long hop, horizontal across the floor. Halfway through. Breathe, short inhales, short exhales. Stay 2 inches lower down to the ground. Add some intensity. 15 seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna stand in the center of our mat. We're gonna slowly sink our butt down. We're gonna take our fingertips so they face towards the heels, and we're gonna lift our hips up here. We're squeezing our glutes, we're aiming our belly button right up towards the ceiling. We're gonna go a slight tricep dip down and a toe tap out front. So it's tricep dip, toe tap. It's a lot of stability with the hips here. Take it as fast or as slow as you can go. Seconds. Job. These toe taps are a challenging one. We got 3, 2. Lower your butt all the way down. So we're gonna come up to a full sit-up. So your option is just to stay to a crunch if you feel like you're losing your form with this sit-up. Second option is to come all the way up, and we're gonna do a punch across our body. It's a rotational punch. So you're punching back down. We're gonna add the speed right away. Now we're on for 50 more seconds. Gazing to the side of where you're punching. Seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, hug the knees in, take a little rock from side to side. Inhales and exhales. Good job with those hip moves. roll. Back to standing when you're ready. Seeing those same hip moves again. We're gonna add some challenges within this next segment to spice up our moves if you want to take them. But let's just start with our heels coming up off the ground. Adding in the jump when you're ready. Option is to add a twist. So you're gonna look to the side you're jumping and jump all the way around to a 360. This is making you dizzy. You'll probably just want to stay front and center. That works just as well. 20 seconds. Last 10. Heading into our skater hops in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good, you can make those arms a little bit bigger to keep that heart rate elevated. 20 seconds, let's push it. Last 5, bring in the intensity for 3, 2, 1. Center of your mat, you're bringing your butt down. Fingertips to face your heels. Pressing those hips up, tricep dip down, toe tap. Got it, 15 seconds. Seeing it once, perfecting it now. Let's go, last 8 seconds. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your butt, your back all the way down. Hands come to your chest. Remember, you can stick with regular crunches, or we're coming up for that punch. So you get a little bit more powerful with these punches this time. Seconds on the clock and you're done with these moves. Last 3, 2, and 1. Roll back. Take a little back bend. Drive the knees to the chest. Few breaths here. Good job. Slowly roll it up back to a standing position here. All right, from here we're gonna lift those arms up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, release the palms to the mat. We're gonna come out, walk it or hop it to a plank position here. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Chaturanga to lower. Inhale, into cobra, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. We're gonna go ahead, inhale to rise at the toes, bend at the knees, gazing forward. You're gonna hop your feet back into your hands. We're gonna squeeze your knees together, sink your butt to the back. We're finding our chair pose position. So in this chair pose position, we're gonna inhale to bring our arms to heart center, finding a deep spinal twist as you bring that elbow to the outside of one knee, making sure one knee is not jutting out in front of the other. We keep them nice and equal. Option is to extend those arms nice and long. And then from here, if you want to add an extra challenge, you're going to take the opposite leg back behind and extend it long. And then taking that top arm and wrap it around your back and really stack the shoulders here, gazing up at the ceiling. Holding big inhale and exhale. You're going to walk the hands and the feet right back center. Inhale to bring the arms to heart center. We're switching the side here, making sure one side's not jutting out in front of the other, keeping those knees nice and in line. And then option is to extend the long arms. As you extend one knee back, bend the knee. Take that top arm over top of your back and really drive both shoulders to stack. Drive your chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, coming back to this chair pose position at the front of your mat. We're going to find our balance here, and we're going to slowly start to take one leg back behind. As we flex that back leg and slowly hover it above the ground, we're going to slowly start to shift our body to come parallel or just about parallel with the ground. You really want to feel like you're flexing through the back foot and you're driving that back foot and pressing it into a wall. It's going to help if you find a spot in the front of the room to look at here. Holding this warrior three for a couple more seconds, and then from here, right away, you can drop your fingertips down towards the mat, keeping that back leg nice and lifted. We're gonna come into our standing split position here. So you're gonna wanna walk your hands pretty close to that front foot and lift that back leg up off the floor. If you can take one arm around the ankle or both for a little bit of a balance, go ahead and do that right here. Here, you're going to slowly bring the back leg in, returning back to this chair pose position. On this side, we're taking it to the other side here as you start to hover the back leg right above the ground, and then shifting forward into your warrior three. Flexing through the back foot, working on the balance here. Here you can slowly start to drop those fingertips down towards the mat, coming into our standing split. You can take one hand around the ankle, maybe both, to find that balance, pushing away from the floor and feeling lifted in the body. Back together as we come up to that chair pose position. From here, we're going to bring our arms through heart center and release our arms all the way down towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the palms towards the mat. Pop or walk the feet out behind, shifting the weight forward. Chaturanga to lower. Inhale, the cobra, up dog. Exhale, down and facing dog. Inhale to rise to the balls of your feet, gazing forward. Hop, walk the feet in towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, reverse swan dive. Coming up and overhead. And exhale to release the arms right beside your body here. All right, so from here, we're coming back into that chair pose we just saw. We're gonna add a little bit of our hip moves back in here. So we're coming to a knee tap out. Chair pose, knee tap out, just like this. You can start to bring your elbows in towards your body. As we start to add some speed, you're driving your arms, tapping that foot nice and fast. Option is to start to drive that knee all the way in towards your chest. Fourth option is if you want to add a little hop with that front leg and really start to explode up off the floor. Go for it. Driving that knee in for 3, 2, and 1. Back to that chair pose. Opposite side is going as you drive the arms. Start to drive the knee to the chest. If that's an option you want to take. Fourth option is you can add that jump all the way into the front foot. Last 3, 2, and 1. Finding the center of your mat. Chair pose position is our meeting point. We're gonna come down to a low squat. You're gonna hop the legs out, hop the legs into chair position, and then jump it up. Option is to walk or hop it out at the bottom every time we're rising up from that chair position. Let's go.
Sneaky way, Sandra.
Ready? Halfway. Seconds. Last 3, 2, 1. Come to standing position. We're going to take 3 big inhales and exhales, letting that heart rate come down slightly before we hit our down dog push-ups. Alright, so once you're ready, don't let all the blood rush to your head, but you're going to slowly fold over, walk it out to a down dog position. From here, your elbows come out to the side. Right, if you need a moment, you can stand up and take a few inhales and exhales. Let yourself catch your breath. This down dog push-up is working a lot of shoulders. Keep your core tight, keep that back flat. There, we got 10 more of these. You got it. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to drop your knees down to the mat. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. We're going to start to hover our knees right into a beast pose position. So we push everything away from the mat. Back is flat. From here, you can stay in beast or you can walk it out. So we're walking it into a beast position, out to a plank, into beast, out to plank. Take it as fast or as slow as you want to go. Final move here. seconds, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, drop those knees down. Shift yourself back to child's pose, good job. Those were our hardest hip moves of the day. Save them for last for that bonus round, so good job. Take a couple deep breaths in this child's pose position. And then from here, we're gonna lift up. We're not standing up just yet. We're gonna come back to that down dog position that we just saw. And then we're gonna inhale. One leg comes up towards the ceiling, 3-legged dog position. You're gonna drive your knee in towards your nose, and then from here, you're gonna bring that shin perpendicular with the mat, and you're gonna tuck both toes under. We're opening up the hips here as you find your pigeon pose. Just relaxing everything down in towards the mat. Here, we're gonna stay in this pigeon pose, but we're gonna walk it up onto our palms. And your option is just to bring your knee heel in towards your butt and hold it there. And if you think you can go ahead and grab your inside of your foot and drive your heel closer to your glute and open up that chest. That's gonna give you a little quad stretch. You get a lot of jump in today. You probably wanna stretch out the quads. Inhale and exhale, slowly release that down. You're gonna take it back up to a 3-legged dog right where we started. Taking that counter stretch. And then exhale, release that leg down towards the ground. Opposite leg is coming up, 3-legged dog position. Inhale to drive the knee towards the nose, coming into the pigeon pose. And slowly lowering down to open up the hip. You can come to your palms, your forearms, or release your head all the way down. Opening up, we're going to take the top back leg, drive your heel towards your glute. Option is to reach around and grab that leg. If you want to try a little balance challenge, you can lift that front arm up as well. Inhale and exhale, release down. Turn to that counter stretch, 3-legged dog position, stacking the hips, bending at the knee, taking some ankle rolls with that top leg. Releasing that leg down towards the ground from here, and then we're just gonna slowly start to walk our hands, or feet in towards our hands, rolling on to our back. From here, you're gonna drive one knee in towards your chest. We're gonna take that leg across our body for our figure 4 stretch here. So your shoulders press down towards the mat and your head gazes in the opposite direction. Go ahead, take the opposite leg in toward your chest, figure 4, as you take it across your body. Turning it back center. From here, you're just gonna let your heel or your knees fall to the side, open up those hips, We're gonna end with 3 big inhales and exhales. So taking arms up and overhead, reach them up high, big inhale, and exhale, let them fall right beside your body 2 more times, just like that. Big inhale, and exhale, 1 more time. Inhale, and exhale. Feeling free to relax longer here on the mat, but thank you for coming to Yoga with HIIT today. I'm Christine, hope you guys have